Well, hello there. My name is sometimes Heather and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Today, I thought we might do absolutely nothing important. So let's lock in with really my stamp-played vampire and see what today's daily endeavors are. But before we do, I will remind you to pick up 3 things from the crown store. First, I need to be able to actually access the crown store. I'm at my Sea Bloom villa because, again, I felt like decorating and the space didn't really speak to me, but it will someday. I'm certain of it. So, an event is currently happening, if you please. Explorers Celebration. Let's see details. During this event, we get to earn 100% experience point, 100% boost to experience points from all sources, and this is stackable. You can stack this with both trading gear and experience scrolls. So if you want to level up a new character or an ability, now is the perfect time to do so. We also get a 100% boost to gold found from all game sources, and resources yield double nubs. During this event, I paused to think, did I say that correctly? Probably not, maybe. Well, you get the idea. So during this event, we don't get event tickets. The only thing we actually get is the experience boost, gold, and more resources. So this is a perfect time to level up characters and abilities and, well, basically just pick flowers. And the 3 things in the crown store. We have completed the Unfallen Leaves of the Westweald Community Challenge entirely. So the rewards are now ready to be claimed in the crown store. We get a Unfallen Leaves of Westweald reward bundle, which includes a memento, cascading reward coffers, 6 in total, these are so much fun, a mount, an outfit style, and a super adorable non-combat pet. Isn't it just so precious? And another thing that we get for free is Witch Mother's Servant Arms Pack. Show me bundle details, please. In this coffer, we can find an outfit change token and the Witch Mother's Servant style for all weapons. I don't know why we're getting this for free, but we are, so claim it and enjoy. Also, the Unfallen Leaves of Westweald reward bundle is available to claim for only 8 more days, so please hurry. Today's daily endeavors are not located in my mailbox, but under Activity Finder. Today's daily endeavors encourage us to kill 1 plant creature, cut 2 blocks of wood, defeat 1 patrolling horror in the Imperial City districts, place 3 conservatory furnishings, or enchant 2 pieces of equipment. This week's weekly endeavors encouraged us, or still encourage us, to Harvest 80 resources from the world, complete 7 public dungeon group events, or deal damage in battlegrounds, Cyrodiil or Imperial City. The harvesting of resources is my absolute favorite weekly endeavor, so I did it immediately. Let's see if I have any conservatory furnishings. Well, I didn't. Let's see what these things actually include. We have aquatic things, such as corals, boulders, and large rocks. Crystals. Oh, some pretty things. Dead wood. Burns. Flowers. All sorts of pretty plants. I really like flowers, so we will spend a lot more time in this category than we did in the previous ones. Interesting. Netch cabbage. Oh, these are my absolute favorite flowers. So pretty and green. Also, trees, giant and normal size, hedges, ice and snow and mushrooms, plants, potted and planted, saplings. This is cute. Shrubberies, which we shall not cut down with a herring. Stones and pebbles. Trees. These are normal-sized trees. Pretty. Vines. And is this the last category? Yes, it is. So we have plenty of options to choose from. But where should we start? Let's travel to somewhere and find logs to shop. I don't want to exit through the front door because Seabroom Villa is located directly in front of a wellpost. Seaside Scout Camp is a base game boss, so it's easy to clear and get rid of, but I don't feel like walking straight into a boss battle right now, so we shall travel outside any other pub. As usual, we are drinking coffee. Joy. Which house would be good? Let's go to Blackvine Villa outside. As I have mentioned many times before, traveling to your homes, be it inside or outside, is always free. Okay. And we find a log. One down, 2 to go.
Nice hole.
As we got to tour houses, I think we are able to travel to someone else's home to tour it. And as we exit the home through the front door, we find ourselves outside said home instead of the place where we started from. So that is a convenient way to travel to an unknown location. I'm uncertain if that is still available to use, or was it just an enemies. A funny bug sorts of a thing. Once we first got to enjoy home tours, but it is worth a try. I meant to apologize for being a bit late today, but that time has... well, time to... naturally do so has passed, so... we shall continue like nothing happened. Which way should we go? Let's go this way and... see if we can find any treasure chests.
Aid for a poor wretch.
So before the stream, I was... these aren't hostiles, so we don't need to kill them. Pondering, which story quest we should complete next, and I noted that we haven't been to Fargrave and Edwards, so I thought we might start the completion of the Gates of Oblivion storyline next week. But today we're just going to concentrate on poking around the beautiful areas of Tamriel. Is that another lock? No. Robotites are also bandits. We must flee, for I only have one hand free. Locks can be usually found around and under trees, both fallen and still alive. Sometimes you do find the odd lock lying on a seashore, but when searching for locks, entering a forest is your best bet to find those. They compete over space with mushrooms and I want to say other alchemy ingredients, but I'm a bit uncertain about that. But yes, mushrooms are the thing that takes away space from locks. I thought this would be an easy daily endeavor. It seems that sometimes the easiest things are a bit more challenging than one might assume. Let's see if we can find a lock here. If not, then we shall travel to a different location. Such as Let's go to Craftwood, actually travel to here and then maybe walk down there or up here. Maybe up here would be a less traveled road.
Ifray, a singer, a storyteller, who resides in the now.
We also needed to kill one plant creature.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
And forests are a good place to find those as well. I think we can find stranglers somewhere nearby. What's happening here? Hello? Brackenleaf Brazier, is this restorated? Yes, it is. I have absolutely no memory of completing that. It must have been a long, long time ago. Let's venture up here for a bit and see if we can find a strangler. Or. A spriggan. But these aren't hostile, so I don't want to kill them. I see another resource node. Ancestor Silk. I have nothing against silk, but right now we really need to find a log. More ore and a mountain power. Runestone, platinum seam. One might actually. Oh, log. Ah, please. Now, to find a plant creature, preferably hostile. Another log, I'm going to leave it for the next person who comes through here. This is actually a relatively unpopular nook of Tamriel, so I suppose that log is going to lie around for a good amount of time. Plant creatures. I know one place that has stranglers, mainly that area. Let's go see if we can find one. Such a portal. Can we get to it first? Is there anybody else around? Such portals become available as you advance through the Citric skill line, which is available through the Somerset DLC. There's a story related to this house, actually.
What kind of monster arranges acacias and begonias in the same beds?
Now that we're here, should we just complete it?
If you've come to bask in the splendor of my latest outdoor arrangement, you're too late. They're ruined. Cast into unsightly disarray by a barbaric vandal. Just go home and spare yourself the disappointment.
What exactly has been vandalized?
My garden, my art, has been violated, desecrated by some vulgar wood elf who thinks being raised in the wild gives him the right to pervert my designs. Now he's threatening my life. Can you believe it?
He wants to harm you over a garden.
Not just a garden, the very art of gardening. Eslian is waging a war on Altmer horticulture. I represent everything he despises, so he's targeting my work. He's gone too far this time, planting stranglers to ward me away. They could kill someone.
I could deal with these stranglers for you.
Stranglers are a stubborn breed. Hacking them up would only be a temporary solution. What I need is proof that the wood elf is responsible, so he can't do any more damage. Perhaps Eslian left something at my gardens that could be incriminating?
As usual, after the initial conversation, we get to explore the lore a little bit further, but I will leave that to you. Investigate the first arrangement. Around here, somewhere. And you will also find a one creature. Any never completed. Abandoned shovel. What can we find at the second arrangement? Bear hide pouch. Take. And at the third arrangement, I wonder what it could be. A recently disturbed soil patch. Dig. Good thing we found that shovel. Defeat stranglers. Oh dear.
Sorry.
Strength.
It's safe over this way. Follow me.
Talk to Eslian, who went. That way. Wait.
I don't think anything untoward's taken root here. Let's, have a chat, shall we?
That's...
Hope those stranglers didn't hurt you. They're ornery buggers. Nearly ate my fool cousin one time, but he was so drunk that... no, never mind, not the time. As you can see, there's a bit of an infestation. Real mess. Has me a bit at a loss.
Are you Esnion?
Oh, have we met? Sorry, I don't remember. Never been good with names, or faces, or most details, really. Mom used to say my head would drift straight into the clouds if not for the canopy. Were you looking for me?
I'm told you were the one who's been planting these stranglers.
Me? No. Well, yes, but not intentionally. You see, my brother's a bit of a prankster, and strangler seeds look a lot like white acacia. The short of it is, I did plant them. I just didn't know they were stranglers, and now I'm trying to get rid of them.
If that's true, why haven't you killed off the stranglers?
Killing them's not the hard part. I'll brew a poison that'll choke the roots until they're brown in the fronds. Trouble is, can't think of a way to use it without breaking the Green Pact. It's a real moral quandary.
I could spread the poison for you.
Oh, yeah, that'd do. Whew, that's a load off my shoulders.
So what do you need me to do?
Dribble a bit of this in the water sources around here and the stranglers should die off in a few weeks. Just the stranglers, though, promise. I should go apologise to Vinify for this.
Okie dokie. So now we get to spread poison around. Look at that two-dimensional branch. Peculiar. I've noted actually quite a bit of tree bugs lately. Aren't these supposed to be like a little bit less flat? Oh, still pretty. In the Westfield area, I noted a tree that was entirely two-dimensional when you looked at it from a certain angle. It was peculiar. Poison water sources.
Can never have enough of that.
Did we do this in a smart order or something? Pretty. If you haven't yet noticed, really like waterfalls. There are quite a few in the game, and most of them are pretty, some of them are a little bit and a few are just spectacular. Now that we no longer need to find rocks, they're everywhere. That's actually a really good one. Has the dizzying effect and doesn't look too copy-pasted. Very good. Poison also. one more water source to poison. Can we get to it through here? Let's see. This entire area is riddled with stranglers, but they are stationary enemies, as in they can't follow you. Saying that they are rooted. I also see a narrow. Let's pick that up before poisoning the water. And now we get to return to the quest creeper. That name seemed a little bit too difficult to pronounce. Oh, I got that. Another siege portal to loot. Delightful.
I told you, this is all just a misunderstanding. Oh, friend, a little help?
What has happened here?
Hi again. In a bit of a bind, as you can see. I tried to apologize, I really did, but she's telling the prosecution I've been terrorizing her. I could use some good news. How'd you fare with those stranglers?
I poisoned them as you instructed.
Oh, thank Ifra for that. It'll take some time for them to die off, but they'll be too sick to hurt anyone soon. Could you explain that to the good officers of the law here? How this was all an unfortunate accident and I helped make it right?
You did intend to tamper with Vinav's botanical arrangements, though.
I did meddle a bit, but I didn't mean any harm by it. Surely tossing me in jail's blowing the whole thing out of proportion, right? Promise I'll never do it again. I'll even transplant my additions someplace where they'll be appreciated.
Now we have two choices. We can either testify on Esnian's behalf or send him to jail. My heart is soft today, so I will testify on your behalf.
Oh, you're a regular saint. I knew the minute I met you that we'd be peas in a pod. You can count on me to do right by Vinafway. Still don't agree with her, but I'll think of a better way to make my point once this is all blown over.
I will hold you to that. Now we need to speak with Justiciar Oradel.
You must be the concerned bystander I'm hearing so much about. Both Vinafway and Esleon claim you can prove their case, which begs all sorts of questions. But I don't have time for that, so let's cut to the heart of the matter. Is Esleon guilty?
Esnian is at fault, but he wants to make things right. He helped me eliminate the strangler.
Given that your testimony is the only real evidence I have, I see no reason to continue dragging out this affair. Esleon will be fined for trespassing and criminal mischief, then released. If I see him here again, he will be jailed. Free the prisoner.
Thus we complete...
Sorry, really. Truly sorry I am. Won't happen again, officer.
A
You
very
aren't seriously
short,
taking his
fun
side in
little
this.
quest. What was the third daily endeavor we could complete? Place 3 conservatory furnishings. How about that? Let's run to a way shrine and find a crafting area and make plants. But first, I need more coffee. I will be right back. have returned. Let's run to this way shrine. Or... yes. No? Yes. We all have a favorite crafting area we use most of the time. Mine is the one right outside Vivek City. For a moment there I was pondering whether we should go to Rayman, but even though the way there is easy, all you need to do is travel outside of an in-room, the crafting area is really large and it's difficult to find the crafting tables you're looking for there. Or at least for me personally. That's the way it feels. Vivek City Witch Shrine. This is a relatively popular crafting area, so it's never quiet. She said and found the crafting area quiet. Oh, it was just outside the way shrine that was quiet. Now, which one of the crafting tables could hold flowers or plants? Let's see. Enchanting first. Conservatory. Plant triple teed. Let's make one of those. We also have a sand meditation ring, but I don't feel like placing that anywhere. Don't have anything there. How about alchemy? Fabricant saplings. Electron. Can I place those anywhere? Uncertain. This is pretty. I shall make one of those. We have 2 conservatory furnishings already.
Fine goods at fair prices.
Courtyard dining gallery hat, library parlor lighting, structures suite, undercraft workshop. Nothing. Can you make flower out of fabric? I can, but uncertain if my characters can. Dining hat, library parlor, structures suite, undercraft workshop, miscellaneous. Courtyard, dining, hat, library, parlor, lighting, structures. Suite, handicraft workshop, miscellaneous. Wild tartar sauce. If I weren't a stage 4 vampire, I could just go and buy a mushroom from someone. Or we could just purchase mesmerize and slap it on somewhere. And then travel to Necron, go speak with a furnishing merchant and purchase a mushroom.
Fate needs you, Proxy.
Sometimes little things like finding blocks of wood aren't as simple as they might be. When you are a stage 4 vampire,
Gore and glory,
merchants
foul
and
beast.
bankers
Get away from
refuse
me.
to speak with you. Luckily, mesmerize takes care of that. I will put my mesmerize there and try to remember to replace it with dark shade. Use mesmerize, and
You won't find a single
merchants and
unpolished
bankers are
surface in here.
again happy to do
That's what I
business
know.
with you. Okay. So here we find all sorts of delightful conservatory furnishings. What do we want? Don't want that. Don't want these. Egress. Oh, they have the pretty tree I looked at. Only 7,000 pieces of gold. I would say that is a pretty good deal. I was actually hoping to purchase one of these mushrooms or perhaps something else. These are really pretty. Do I already have these somewhere? Does it matter? Now replace that with dark shade. Where is my dark shade? There you are. Assign to replace mesmerize. Now that we have our furnishings, we need to place them. The Talvani planter goes to the fair winds. I have the perfect placement. This is a seriously cool home, but it's so large that decorating this has taken me the guest time. That's not entirely straight. There we go. Mushrooms on mushrooms on mushrooms. Delightful. Vampire needs to eat human food. Then we have the potted plant. Should we place that here as well, actually? This is the place of worship. No plants can stay here. But perhaps we could justify a potted plant here. That doesn't look bad. Actually goes nicely together with the forest wraith, don't you think? And then we have the mushrooms. The mushrooms shall go to Inessa's house. Out below the harbor house, inside trap. I'm not really into customized actions as such, per se. But that one I just needed. This is... I will show. Recall of the outer darkness, and I spent 8,000 seals of endeavor on it. Could not be happier. I already have the pink mushrooms here, but the ones we need to place are different. Why didn't it take? No, what did I do? Ah, why so difficult? Oh, for a moment there I thought I purchased it, but I didn't. Okay. So we have mushrooms here. Plenty of mushrooms. I think that's a little bit too much mushrooms. I would like this to sit there, approximately. And that to sit there. A little bit higher from those. Now it's peeking over the wall a little bit. I like that. And this could be here so that it looks like it's like growing from the same root. If mushrooms have like roots. I'm a little bit uncertain of how mushrooms actually work. They're strange things. Now we have completed all of our daily endeavors. Should we complete a nature skill daily as well, real quick? These are fun and easy.
Some people don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
So Major Skill Dailies always send you to a public dungeon to fetch an item Uncle Sheo has misplaced. Let's see what needs retrieving today.
Will you answer its call?
I don't remember the last time things were this hectic.
Can you believe we have to register to enter the city?
What do you have for me today?
The Order thanks you for your assistance, Adept. There may be more relics you can recover for us soon enough. Check with me tomorrow. I may have something for you.
Tell me about the relic.
Uncle Leo's spectacles belonged to a sage who wanted to understand the absolute truth of the world around him. When the mad god showed him, he flung himself from the highest tower in Wayrest. The Order traced them to Bone Snap ruins in Stormhaven. Watch for goblins.
I will find the relic and return it to you. So we need to travel to Bone Snap ruins in Stormhaven. Base game public dungeons are relatively easy, and you should be able to stumble through them on your own with, like, no problem. DLC public dungeons, however, can be a little bit trickier, especially the newer ones. The bosses have unique mechanics that make them a little bit more challenging to solo. But Bone Snap Ruins is a walk in the park. The things that need retrieving are always located behind the group challenge, so they should be easy to find. Do we go this way? Yes, we do. Navigating, not my strong point. Also, really hungry. Oh, we find a boss. Let's get to it. Yeah. That was easy. Also, there's another boss around the corner. Wow. Another easy one. Then if we run this way and... left at Albuquerque, we might be able to get to the group challenge and uncover spectacles. Okay, we'll take care of them. Oh, boat. Never leave gold behind. The group challenge here is the kind where you first need to slay a lot of small enemies and then a big enemy pops out. Where is the last group of skeletons? Which one of you ate them? You're welcome. Group challenge completed. Mad God's coffer looted. Now we are free to return to our barn. I'm lazy, so I'm just going to travel to the outside of my flaming lakes. Deluxe Garret. That's a mouthful.
I can't wait to take a load off at the inn.
Mary always likes to stay at the inn or go for a drink.
Will you answer its call?
I kind of like that about her, but after a while it gets a bit old. Especially if you are a stage 4 vampire who doesn't really need food or drink or rest. Oliver, I have completed your task.
Have you returned with the wayward relic?
I found the relic in Stormhaven.
Fascinating. Perhaps absolute truth is too much for mortal minds. Or perhaps they were simply too tight for the old sage. Poorly fitted spectacles would drive me mad. The Order thanks you for your assistance.
Okay. So what do we find in our old copper? Usually there's nothing very interesting in these guild merits boxes, but since scribing arrived to the game, we find scripts in these boxes. So now they are once again worth doing. My inventory is full. Oh, goodness. But now, as we have completed all of our daily endeavors and also a daily quest, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return next Thursday at 2 p.m. and we shall get started with the Deadlands main story. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.